64 Valiant Steed here, and I just kind of wanted to take a video of my car. Haven't done one in a while. Show you what I've done. And it looks like I have a convertible top on there, but in actuality it's not a real convertible top. I've been waiting on my friend to come down and we're gonna put the top on myself. I ordered a nice top from Convertible Top Guys, but I'm going to show you what I've done. It's December and it's raining and it's cold, and this is my only car, so I have to be able to drive at night and possibly in the rain if I have to. So I made a temporary top. I got a piece of plastic from a fabric store, and I got this heavy-duty shower curtain that I found for $4 at the swap meet a couple weeks ago, and duct tape and some bungee cords, and put this together. So first I've got these tack strips. Now this isn't like on Chevys, Fords, where you have a tack strip that you would pull the plastic curtain down and you would tack it along the base here. Of course they didn't do that with these cars. You had to put this metal strip on down over and then screw it down. And I went to one convertible guy and upholsterer, and he was like, no, I'm not even touching this car. He was an older man. He's been around. He did these cars back in the day. He didn't like doing them, so he's like, no, I'm not going to touch it. And then another guy, he had never even done one, so he didn't even know what I was talking about, because I didn't have anything on here, and he happened to be next door to where I was having something done, the radiator fixed, and he couldn't even fathom as to what I was talking about. So I thought, forget it. If he's never done it, I'm not going to have him do it. Between my friend and I think we'll be able to do it. So this is kind of a good start to just kind of feel how it was going to be to do a two-part top, and I sort of did it in the fashion that it says to in the manual that they give you when you buy the top. And you start at the rear curtain and you come up and you would tack it on the tack strip up here after you screwed it in down here. Oh, and just to go over this, these white marks, after I stripped all this and got the rust and all that off and repainted it, I put these white spray marks on here. That's just to let me know that that's where I put the screws to hold the strip down, and these other holes will be where the chrome piece goes down and the snap screws go in, so I don't fill them with the wrong screws. I bought all new stainless that I'm going to be putting on here. These are just, again, temporary top. Anyway, so I started there, and I came up and over, and then I wrapped this shower curtain around and under. It's got metal grommets for the holes. Get to see what I got going on here. May seem a little excessive, but I didn't want it to be flapping loose or anything, so I got 8 bungee cords that were 4 foot long each and spaced them. They just worked out really well, and brought this down and under, and I didn't cut anything, so that way nothing gets sliced. I didn't cut anything where, you know, where these meet, so they didn't get sliced and start ripping and tearing outside or anything like that. So brought the shower curtain back to here, and then brought the clear plastic up to the second bow and wrapped it under, and then wherever the bungee cords were going to be, I had to slice a little bit of it, and then I taped it all so that the bungee cords were loose. I didn't want to put tape over the bungee cords myself. Brought it over, brought everything over, and of course it hung down on both sides, and then I pulled it up and under, and I taped it temporarily to hold it, and then I got the original chrome and I screwed those back in to keep it, so it keeps it taut this way so it doesn't flap around too much. You know, there's a little bit of give when I'm on the freeway, but for the most part it's not flapping around or anything like that. It's really tight. And then of course to get the two together, I put my duct tape, and I overlapped a few pieces here and there, trying to keep it clean and keep it down so that it doesn't start getting wind underneath it. And I didn't want to put the tape up here on the top because the wind will come and catch it, so I tried to keep it right at the angle here. So anyway, I think that, you know, once you get doing it, you can sort of see how it goes. Anyway, that's the temporary top, and I still have a few more things to do. I've got lots of little things here and there, but that keeps me nice and dry. Of course, I put a piece of duct tape along the front, and of course I went with white to keep it so it's not so noticeable when you're, well, it's noticeable when you're up on it, but from a distance, it doesn't look too bad. Alright, hope that helps anybody who chooses to do that in place of putting a top on, you know, when you're kind of in between, you know, your money or just waiting, because it's costly to have the top put on. Somebody was going to charge me $600, and that's with all the parts that I have. Like I said, I bought it in a kit from Convertible Top Guys online, and it was only like $300 for all the parts that you need. But another $600 to install it. I'd rather pay my friend a couple $100 for the weekend and do it myself. And, you know, maybe I'll take some pictures and videos of how to along the way so that I can post that later. Because you cannot find very much on putting on a convertible top online. So I hope this helps. Have a great one. Thanks.